Unfortunately, it looks like we've got a leak. You can hear it. Can't see it yet. This wheel has to come off. Last night we put the fire out and went to bed. At 12 o'clock there was a bip, and then all the lights went out. So we weren't sure what was going on, but everything was just dark. What we found out though was that the fridge had turned to DC and had sucked the batteries dry. I ended up putting the generator on, and unfortunately the generator didn't work because you've got to have a 12-volt system working at the same time as the generator. So although we had AC power, the generator did not work. So I'm checking all the batteries, trying to work out why it's not working, checking the fuses, but it just turned out that the batteries must have got that low that they decided to shut down. We went back to sleep, and then I came out to check again and I realised I've got a flat tyre. So I've ended up putting the jack on. I think it's just a slow leak. The monitor was saying it was going down, but I just thought it was faulty, but obviously it wasn't. I don't think I've damaged anything. So the motto to the story is don't have your fridge on automatic when your gas bottle empties. So the gas bottle emptied, and they're emptied, and it went on to DC. So I was able to swap that over. Everything came back online. We're happy again, and yeah, the trials and tribulations of being a caravaner, free camping. And look at that, they've even given us a rainbow. Always pays to be self-sufficient. Hopefully that'll pump up, otherwise I'll be pulling the spare tyre off the back. But we'll give this a crack first, and when we get to Norseman, if it does work, we'll get it checked out. Another hot tip, these little compressors eat a lot of battery power, so we found it's best to actually run it off the battery and have the car running, and yeah, otherwise you might lose your start battery. Fortunately, it looks like we've got a leak. You can hear it. Can't see it yet. This wheel has to come off. So there's the culprit. It's a nail. And the good thing there is it's not on the side wall, so it will be a fixable one. And it must be pretty big because it's actually gone down through that bit of tread there. Luckily we've got a good spare, and yeah, get it fixed as soon as we can. So we're still in South Australia, heading towards the border. There's the checkpoint. Into WA. So there's actually no bins to drop stuff off before you get in like they did in South Australia, which is a bit strange.
Quarantine checkpoint ahead.
Oh, there's the kangaroo.
Yeah. With some Vegemite.
So there we go. We're saying goodbye to the quarantine. We got a clean bill of health there, Joey.
We did.
And we still haven't got our tyre repaired. There's no one in Eucla. So we're just going to have to, fingers crossed, get to Norseman.
With no more punches.
With no more punches. Otherwise, I've got a puncture kit I can do myself. But hopefully we don't have to use that. So we've got our Hello View time management thing here, and you can actually see what's going on there. It's the best thing we've had, and we'll just monitor that as we go.
Yes.
Then we're going to fuel up because the light's on.
And we've got to get gas.
And gas. And hopefully we'll get some fuel here. A stop, and what we're going to do is some washing. So we've got this waterproof bag here, and we're going to stick it here, and so as we're driving along, it'll wash, hopefully. Bounced around on the way to this camp. Joe has rinsed it, and they're up there now, getting dry.
And then I'll stop it.
So underwear's easy because they're small.
Underwear's small and it's easier, but the t-shirts are just a bit thick and they take ages to actually
Thick, thick like you try to tell. That is not very nice, Joanne.
You can't see anything through there. That's going to be deleted because it's all going to be fly wide.
No,
so there you go.
I've got your voice. So what are you doing in there? Nothing. Nothing.
I just put the container away that I got the washing in.
Ah, you've done a good job.
You can go away now.
What's this camp called?
It's called Rusty's.
Lucky we've got a calendar. Old people like us can get quite easy.
Rusty's Rest Amongst the Gums.
Yeah, well, it's actually like that too, so it's actually quite nice. And we've got a bit of solar coming in. This is our camp tonight. We've made sure that the wind's blowing away from the caravan for the fire. We've got everything hanging out there. The thing with firewood is that around here everyone camps, and there's not much, you don't want to damage any of these trees. And but you look across here, and I don't know if it's a dog-proof fence, but there's a new road along there. So that means that they've had to knock down some trees and probably scrub and stuff like that. So nothing there, but I reckon if we head up this way, we might find something. These are good signs too. It means somebody's actually been dragging probably wood, trees or whatever back. So, yep, this is new. And you can there see that there's nothing down there because everyone's pinched it. But if we go up this way, we might find something. More drag marks here. Now check this out. Look how much wood's here. Like, there's so much wood here. And so they've actually cleared this, chucked it all aside. People have obviously been using chainsaws. Oh, looks like there's a car over there. You go and check that out. Look at this. Look at this baby here. Look at that. That will go forever. Not sure if we can burn that tonight or take it with us. Let's go and check this car out. I don't know what it is. Any ideas what that is? I don't think. Oh, there's a steering wheel there, so it must go. Maybe my brother-in-law David needs some new shockies and springs. That might help his Silverado. So the motor's gone, but impact straight down, roof down, doors bulged out. It's a restorer's dream, I'll tell you what. If anyone wants to restore this, I can tell you exactly where it is. So these guys have just caught up with us on their way across the Nullarbor, and they've had their lunch, and we're off, or they're off. They're off. Yeah. See, mate, you'll be on YouTube. You'll be on YouTube. So we're at Cocklebiddy, and we've got another Ascot concept. Pretty cool. Fuel's not too bad here. It's 2:28. About 100 k's east of Bellidonia, and we've stopped at this roadside stop. Yeah, you can camp here. Tables, bins, toilet, and also a dump point. But I'll tell you what, it's really well set out. So you've got this area here, and then you've got this area here for people just sort of dropping rubbish off on the way through, and then the main road is further over the other side. So yeah, they do it pretty well here in WA. We've got somebody on a push bike coming across the Nullarbor. A lady, or someone walking. The wheelchair. This is the Norseman RV free camp. Nice area. Everything's actually marked out with these little streamers here. You have to be self-contained, dogs on leads and that type of stuff. But yeah, there's a few rules here that you need to follow. But there's rubbish bins, toilets just over there, and a little bit further over you've got a dump point and also water that you have to get a token for to actually fill up. Town's just over there, so you're not far away, and that's just over there in the corner. Norseman, we've got an electric vehicle fast charger. Well, actually there's two there. We've got a decent park over here for the kids. We've got the laundromat here that I'm using at the moment. Over the back here we've got toilets and showers, $2 for a shower. You've got to get a token from either IGA or the information centre. And you've got a barking dog over there. What's your name?
Tyre.
How you going? This is the man who's going to fix up my tyre, and and I'll show you the place here. This is where you guys need to come. There are obviously RAC people as well, and yeah, straight down from the pub, and they're here. Cool, mate. Lots of interesting things here. We've got a surfboard, we've got surfing. We've got a historical collection, Lions Park, Scenic Drive, 2 kilometres, and Beacon Lookout, 2 kilometres. Mines Road, and that's to the lookout up here, so it's 25 k's an hour. It's public access. If you didn't know, you'd think you're probably going to come up into a mine, but they've actually got a road that goes right through it that allows you to get up to the top area there. Communication towers here. Norseman Beacon Lookout. Let's check it out. So you can see the township of Norseman down there. Gold was discovered in Norseman in 1894, and the first sale of land in the fledgling town occurred in 1895. The population peaked at 4,000 around 1905. Soon after, the town boasted 5 hotels and a brewery. Its own newspaper, courthouse and hospital, and 3 churches. And then over here you've got Lake Cohen, so that extends 6 kilometres south of Norseman and 90 kilometres to the north. It's currently mined for gypsum for use in ceilings, but originally provided salty water for mines. Good information here about what happened in the earlier days. The lifeblood of the community being gold. These guys doing it tough in their little tin dog huts made out of sides of Cara or petrol tins. And then eventually, in the early years, they started to put down roots, built better houses. Basically, where there's a will, there's a way. So they actually had a commerce here, where they actually started to organise things. But also, it was time to party and have a bit of fun. So they'd all get dressed up to have a bit of fun. So there's a bit of a pointer here. So we've got Eucla, which where we came from, 673 kilometres. Perth is 562. And then over here, we've got Kalgoorlie, 162. But that's all as the crow flies. It actually takes you a little bit longer to get to these places when you're going around hills and ranges and things like that. So on the other side you can see some more mining operations happening over there, and as we're sort of heading around looking east, quite good. And then we have a look at this walking track here. So this is the Beacon Hill walking trail, and basically it goes right around and then comes back up here. So yeah, it's worth a walk. There's a plane that would be using the radar point up on top of the hill we just visited. So it's obviously come all the way from Perth, and it's got all the way back along there, and it's actually using the navigation system we saw on top of the hill. So we found we're having some trouble with our electrics. Our batteries seem to be going down. As we were going remote, we decided to get it checked out with professionals, and these guys are, oh, here's Simon, he's working now. What's the name of the business?
RS Auto Electrical.
Yep, and they're actually situated here in Kalgoorlie,